from Taco Bell. It's a Taco Bell show.
It is a Taco Bell show, and we are joined by a special guest today.
Very special guest.
Mr. John Jeffries from over the pond.
I was thinking that across the pond. Why is it the pond, not the lake? Or the,
I don't know.
You know.
I don't know. It's clearly made, so it should be a lake.
I always think exactly. Did you read that on that QAnon blog?
Yeah, of course. I'm your host, Nick Ortiz, and with me, as always, my co-host, DJ Dill, and of course the Fiesta Potatoes in this Fiesta Potatoes. Jordan Craven's Krenek.
Let's go. It's goody.
Yeah, what up? And then, of course, we got to introduce the man himself, Mr. John Jeffries. What's good,
everybody?
John?
Well, very good
Everybody
evening.
give him a cheerio today. Everybody give him a cheerio. A round of applause.
Please.
I would like a Cheerio. Thank you, Devin.
Right.
Yes, and we're really excited today because John is a Taco Bell virgin. He's never had Taco Bell before.
Yes.
This is true.
It's quite a moment. I actually, not everybody gets to be there when you.
Yeah. When your I guess metaphoric cherry is popped.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
when
I get to be present, and that means something to me.
But it means something to me. As you know, I've been a fan of the show for a very long time. To be able to share
weeks.
this moment with you is truly extraordinary. And I genuinely believe that in later years I'm going to look back on this moment, and this is going to be the point where I look at my life and say there was before and there was after.
Yes.
That evening with the Chelsea bunch.
Next year will be one ATB.
Exactly.
Yeah. After Taco Bell. Yeah.
So everything before is BTB.
Correct.
Okay.
When you're on your
Take
deathbed
that
and there's that montage of your life kind of flashing before your eyes.
Majority of it is gonna be this hour.
90% of it is going to be this.
Yes.
Is going to be this.
Indeed.
And
That was in BC before cheeses.
Exactly.
See what I did there?
That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Well,
That was really fantastic
till,
before Jesus. There you go. Look at that.
Hit till Thursday.
That natural British wittiness that we all expect. There it is. But like the Pilgrims, we are gonna. Well, I guess we are the natives this time, and you're still the pilgrim.
That's
Explains the get up. Explains all the buckles.
So this is Plymouth Rock.
I didn't realize we were shaming our guests.
No,
I thought this was
I think
a
it's
different kind of show
beautiful.
than
I
that.
think it's beautiful.
Sometimes a man likes a buckle.
I just like to say that I'm super excited about today's episode. Not this show is a cultural show. I mean, I think that this show really embodies a lot of kind of trends and things that are taking place within American culture. And
Agreed.
I'm just so excited to have some objectivity, to have somebody who is really coming in on the ground floor and can give us a no bullshit breakdown as to whether or not we here in Bell Nation are overly hyping or underestimating the quality of our dishes. So I am so excited to have you, John, and we thank you so much for buying a plane ticket, flying to America specifically for this thing.
Wow.
Yeah. It's really an honor, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, I think I think this is why President Biden, like him or not, I think this is why he opened the border.
Yeah.
In Trin. This was allow people
That
to
was
come
the reason.
in.
Yeah.
Yep, that is exactly the reason.
He said he hasn't. He what? No, hasn't tried Taco Bell. Yeah, we have to say it. Yeah.
The list
Open the
of
border
most
right now.
most American things that you can do is you can come here, you can go to a baseball game, which I know you've already done, John. I know that you've done the baseball game.
Many time.
The Grand Canyon
many times. I've been to
is
a
the other
number
one. You
of-
go to the Grand Canyon.
Many times.
And then
Many times.
coming up third, just behind that, I would say Taco Bell or American fast food in general.
So, I guess let's move on to our first item. So, I think honestly, we should probably try the nachos first. John, the reason why is because those chips will get soggy.
Yeah, the wet beans can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, wet beans is a problem.
So the first item is a classic. It was actually created here in America by a guy named Sancho. We talked about this in a previous episode.
Mexican food versus real Mexican food versus Taco Bell.
Yes, and so John,
Great episode.
I'm sure you've had nachos before, but this is the first time you're tasting the classic or iconic seasoned beef from Taco Bell. So please Let us watch you eat.
By order of Her Majesty the Queen, a royal decree. Today, John Jeffries of Gloucestershire shall for the first time feast upon the banquet of Bell Nation. We cordially welcome him to the host's table. Bottoms up.
Well, I'm going to try one too, by the way.
You should get involved, Jordan.
I'm going to get one too.
We'll have a little a community event here. I am concerned about the chewing sounds, so I'm going to.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Yeah. So you want to dink him and sink him?
Okay, then I'm going to actually give him.
All right, give him a little dink, guys.
Are we dinking? I don't really know what that means, but that seems.
Boom.
That seems
dink him.
We dunked.
Let's sink him.
God, so good every time.
That's delicious.
How was that?
Okay.
The expression. Expresses.
That is a mouthful of beefy goodness.
And as John sank his teeth into the first item, he felt but a light bird flutter from his heart. 'Twas but a sonnet he heard, sprinkling down from the Taco Bell heavens above.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. I love that. Right off the bat.
Bell Nation, right? You heard that? Straight from Johnny.
Can I get involved in another?
Please.
I may be distracted for the next few seconds.
Keep dipping.
This
that hymen has been busted.
What the fuck?
So
what the fuck?
I wanted to come back and say, so nachos were invented by somebody named Sancho. Is that what I heard?
Yeah. So he was entertaining World War II vet wives.
Yeah, which is the most ironic name because...
Yeah, because, Sancho.
Sancho, if you don't know, Nick, could you please enlighten our guests what a Sancho is?
A Sancho is someone who is actively banging someone else's wife.
And his name was Sancho.
His name was Sancho. So it works. And we have no proof that he was banging other people's wives. But, you don't present a nice nacho for nothing.
Yeah.
So I guess Taco Bell did.
Yeah, this is actually the reason we brought you to this. Yeah, we talked about that. Devin said it a minute ago. The hymen, right? It's just that's why the nachos are present. Yeah.
Yep.
So what I'm curious about is that I always was curious as to where the word nacho came from, and it sounds like it was just a scrambled
of Sancho's
version
name,
of
correct.
this guy's name.
Yeah. And John, I just want to note he's gone in for multiple bites already.
Mini bites.
Now,
that's how it happens.
How is that comparatively to maybe other nachos that you've had? Clearly it's a fast food nacho, but what were you expecting, and what did you get?
Well, let me tell you the things I like. The consistency of the nacho, it's crispy.
Yeah. The chips,
good,
right?
The chips are great. The chips are good.
Absolutely. Nothing wrong with a good crunch. Just
the right level of saltiness. The cheese is cheesy. The sour cream is sour creamy. All very nice. The beef is beefy. It's not. There's a sense that I'm perhaps not eating grade 1.
I'm so
quality
fucking happy you said that.
But what I do want to say, just for your listeners who obviously can't see the visual delight that is here, I am spending a lot of time looking at nachos because I'm sat across the table from Mr. Jordan Krenek.
He's the nacho guy.
He is a nacho guy, but he also keeps looking at me in a weird way every time he says the word hymen. And that is, I am finding that slightly disturbing. So I'm just going to go back to my nachos. But this is, this is good. And I got to say, we've just been, what do you say? Stood in line.
Yeah.
I want to say stood in the queue, but we stood in line.
Stood in line.
We ordered this smorgasbord of beautiful food that we have in front of us. A charcuterie, indeed. And I couldn't quite believe just how inexpensive it was.
That was one of the comments you made. Yeah.
So
he said, "Hold on, I ordered 2 things." Because we bought John's food and John bought ours. It's just what we do here.
It's a Thanksgiving thing.
It's a Thanksgiving thing. Yeah. And so he looked at me when I ordered my portion. He said, "You can get a meal for $3.45."
Yes.
I looked at it. I said, "John, I grew up on this shit."
I see. That's the only part I heard because I was ordering, but that's the only part that I heard.
Truth.
So John, how does it feel knowing that there's been times where the hosts of this show have demolished $30 worth of that in a sitting? Like $30 Do you understand? Do you see now how $30 worth of Taco Bell is an enormous, just an extreme amount of food that no person should ever attempt to put away in one sitting?
I mean, I think I can visualize the amount of food that you're talking about there. I think I can do the, as you say over here. What I would say though is I find the consumption of that amount of food that's inspirational to me.
It is, right? Welcome to America.
Well, it is aspirational. It is inspirational.
Yeah.
It's a mountain that needs to be climbed.
It's all the
this
rationals.
is just from one item. All right, we haven't even tried another item yet.
We need to step into another item.
Yes, we need to
before he gets too full because the nachos are great.
Do I have to step away from these nachos?
No, for now.
This will make me sad.
Back and forth. Okay, so what do we have here?
Before we start that though, I really would like to ask John because I think the audience could use some context here.
Yeah.
John, can you tell us a little bit about what a taco looks like in the UK? You're in London. You go to a taco place. You order a taco. Generally, what does that look like and taste like?
Thank you, Devin. That's an excellent question. One thing that the listeners, the Bell Nation here, need to understand is that the British have contributed many things to the great culture of our world. But one thing that we cannot speak into with any authority whatsoever is food.
I was going to say flavor, but that works out.
I do not have any idea where I would go to get a taco in London, and I have no idea what it would taste like. But what I believe, and I believe this wholeheartedly, is that it won't be as good as the goodness that I see before me on this table.
I bet it will, and the reason why is because there's a Taco Bell in London.
No, don't tell me this.
Yes, there is a Taco Bell in London, and I think there's only 3 in the UK, I believe.
The numbers are different than the ratios here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I would say America per capita has more Taco Bells than anywhere else.
Well, I mean that would make sense. Yeah. Certainly, yes. If there's only 3 Taco Bells to go between 60 million people, that's
absolutely
a difficult ratio on a small island
and ludicrous.
And in America, there's 2 Taco Bells per 5 people.
So that's almost 1 Taco Bell for every 2.5 people.
Exactly.
That's extraordinary.
So what item should we move on to next? I think that we should move on to the Doritos Locos Taco, because one thing that we didn't get was the original Crunchy Taco. Now the Crunchy Taco it's an instant classic. It's been on the menu the longest. Now the Doritos Locos Taco was created by Steve Gomez, handed down to us.
An icon,
yeah. And essentially that was in production for like 2 decades. And then now there it is in your hands.
Well, firstly, the unwrapping of this thing is, I mean, it's extraordinary. You've got some wrapping paper. You've got this nice cardboard thing, which
it's like a present.
Is it meant to function as a whole? Do I believe it is?
Yeah, I'm literally doing this because of you.
I'm just gonna get involved right here.
Wait, I eat it like that every time.
Well, I'm doing it because of him.
Oh,
because he's iconic.
This is just the traditional. That's the traditional way for Bell Nation to snack down on those.
Oh yeah.
I can tell by. Have you had Doritos before, John?
I'm sorry.
Have you had Doritos before?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
So I feel like there's something you'd like to say.
There is no better review of Taco Bell than silence. Silence. Yeah. Is the ultimate the ultimate test of whether or not you are having a full-fledged Bell experience. So I can see John is fucking in the zone right now. So I don't want to disrupt that.
To be fair, I would say I'm slightly distracted because I did drop a small piece of salsa into my lap. So I'm a little worried that there might be some tomato stainage going on. So
that is when you never wash those pants again. You wear those no matter when you wear those, no matter how long. You can just look down. If you're ever hungry, you just take a little lick. That flavor will be there.
Right back.
Yep, we'll be there.
Yeah, take you right back.
It's like when acid gets stuck in your neck. You just crack a little, and then boom. The
How
whole
do you
experience.
know How do you know that? I don't like that. Stop that.
Nothing.
It's like microdosing on Taco Bell. You can microdose on Taco Bell now.
There you go.
Was that better? Was that better than mine? Mine was pretty good.
Well, I expect that from him. I don't expect that from you. So, John,
have a lot of
please
friends.
give us your thoughts.
Takeaways. Oh, and you got the Supreme one too. So yours had sour cream.
And he got Supreme. Yes.
I do like a little sour cream.
Yeah.
So my impression of this. What does this remind me? Just what is this called again? This
Doritos Locos Taco.
Again, very nice.
Yes.
To my, and I must confess, uninitiated tongue and palate,
Naturally.
tastes very similar to the nachos.
Of course it does. Yes.
Okay.
It's made up of the same ingredients except for one.
The cardboard.
The masa
shell.
that they used for the shell.
Yeah.
But that's basically just two nachos like folded over.
So one very interesting.
Fair enough.
And you're totally right. But one very interesting aspect of Taco Bell is that somehow they've made an entire. You look behind you. There's an entire menu behind you, and it is comprised of the same 8 ingredients.
Yep.
And to me,
genius.
that's magic. Yeah,
It's
and genius. Yeah.
Right there.
Well, see, the
right
thing
there.
is,
It's harder to have supply chain issues when you don't need many supplies.
actually, yeah. But also, Glenn Bell, he really didn't want to sell more than one item. So having pretty much all of the ingredients be the same for every single item still fits in that worldview of, not wanting to sell more than one thing. Because before, he sold like chili dogs, hamburgers. Yeah, exactly. I would shake my head too. So he's simplified it by just literally creating all of his menu items off of the same base ingredients. And I think it's phenomenal because, many people love it.
I agree with you. I think that one of the things that makes Taco Bell so great is that no matter what, you're going to like it. There hasn't been one thing that Taco Bell has introduced in the past 2 decades that hasn't been like, okay, this is too out of my wheelhouse. This is too far from the pack. Because of that philosophy, exactly what you're going to get as far as kind of taste and consistency is concerned. So I agree with that 100%.
Yeah,
it's like it's like the Beatles. Like you listen to a Beatles album and it might sound a little bit different, might be a little here and there, but at the end of the day, it's the Beatles.
Absolutely.
So that's what it is.
Taco Bell, the
Taco
Beatles
Bell is
of international cuisine. It's
what
beautiful.
they are.
Beautiful.
Yes, the Beatles for sure. Yeah. Jordan, would you like to add anything to this?
Doritos Locos?
Yes.
Easily one of my favorite items. Are you kidding me? They put Doritos and Taco Bell together. I fucking love Doritos, but I really fucking love Taco.
The thing is compared to other fast food places, like KFC had the Cheeto, the Cheeto sandwich, chicken sandwich.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that had come and gone. Whereas this has consistently stayed on the menu.
People need it, and they have 3 or 4 different flavors.
Yeah,
they've had the volcano one, the fire one, the Cool Ranch, which they need to bring back. They really should.
Yeah,
and the Doritos Locos. This is one of my favorite things to eat. It just tastes good. I think it just tastes so good.
There's something around. Our times they are changing, friends.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and it feels as we get older, and I know one of the team here celebrated a special birthday this week.
Yes.
Give it up for Nick.
Yeah, 22. 22.
Nice.
No, it's nice.
Nick had the big 3-0, y'all.
The big 3-0.
Yeah.
He's in a new bracket of age.
Indeed.
It's called the 30s.
I don't know why you said that. I don't know why you had to bring it
30s.
up like that.
Yeah, Devin experienced this 10, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
So he's going to talk about it.
Jordan just graduated high school, so Taco Bell is...
Yeah, just like I mentioned. Yeah.
So, what item should we move on to next? I believe it should be this
one,
right
right
here. So that is a beef chalupa.
We should have got chicken.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Boom. So
Return
Lots
it.
of regret. There's some regret there.
I have no regret.
No, this is a great... Wait, did we get CGB? Did we get a cheesy gordita crunch, I mean?
No, do you want to go order that real quick while we talk?
Yeah, we can.
You didn't get my item? You're supplementing a chalupa as my item?
Shut up.
Shame.
Okay, so Jordan's going to go order us a cheesy gordita crunch. And as he does so, John, so that is a chalupa. Now, a chalupa is also a classic. It is a variation of your crunchy taco, but instead it is made of chalupa shell.
Okay.
And
I already like this shell more.
Oh yeah.
I like the soft soft shell
and-
thing going on here. I like the
and the
flexibility. This is nice.
Yes.
The chalupa shell is essentially a deep fried version of a regular tortilla, correct?
Anything
No,
that's a
no,
deep
it is not.
anything that's a deep fried version of something else is clearly, obviously, something that we want in our life.
Yes,
It's-
absolutely. So it's a pita bread that's fried. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
please, John, enjoy. Now, I do want to give like a fun fact about Thanksgiving while John is enjoying his chalupa, his beef chalupa. The first Thanksgiving actually took place over 3 days. Yeah, 3-day celebration. So John, hunker down. We are going to be here for 3 days. We are celebrating Thanksgiving like our ancestors did.
That's a beautiful. We've got enough food for 3 days, I think.
Yes, we do.
You've already talked to the management staff at Taco Bell. They're going to keep the lights on for you guys. You'll get cozy. Got the sleeping bags
Yes.
set up.
The chalupa is one of my favorites. Before I liked the crunchy taco or the soft taco, the chalupa was my go-to taco there. You know, it is delicious. I love the pita bread, the textures there. And that's one thing that's really important too, is the texture, because sometimes you get like a really crunchy part of that chalupa, and oh my god, it just tastes like butter. It's so fun. It's so good.
Well, thank you, Nick. I do like this deep fried pita bread. This is a nice touch, and I can't help thinking that taste wise, this tastes very much like the other two things I've had. Which again, in our ever changing world,
Yes.
I'm finding comforting. This is becoming a significantly less stressful
Yes.
experience.
Hey, thanks,
oh,
man.
You're the man.
we've just had a guest join us. This
Yeah.
is
Yes.
a genuine.
Love that.
That was
He
awesome.
did it with a smile.
He did with a smile.
Can we get some applause?
Yeah,
added
we'll
in?
have some applause.
Get an
for that.
applause.
That's nice.
Can we add him as a new? Is that our new host there?
But this is good. This makes me feel happy.
Good.
This makes me feel comfortable. This makes me feel like somehow I'm truly coming home. This is lovely.
Perfect.
Well,
perfect. I mean,
you'll feel comfortable for another 45 minutes or so.
I hope your hotel's here soon, because you got to get comfortable for what's coming.
Okay.
All right, so we need to try. These are the things that you got. Do you want to just leave them here?
Yeah, let's leave those right here real quick.
So we need to do the cheesy gordita crunch.
Let's do the cheesy gordita
This is very
crunch.
warm.
Oh, that's
and-
fresh. That's
Ooh.
our freshest
That's
item.
the freshest
Is this
item right
is this
here.
what the dude
Can
just
he-
brought across?
Yes,
Yes.
yes. This is now, John. Before you dive into this, I want you to understand that this is Taco Bell's most sought after, respected, desired item on the menu. Okay,
Okay.
the cheesy gordita crunch.
The Rolls Royce.
Their
the-
Big Mac, their Whopper.
Boom.
Okay.
Exactly. This is the staple of
Okay.
Taco Bell. Okay.
This is their English breakfast. This is their black pudding and fried tomatoes.
Yeah. Yes. And it's actually the namesake of our show. That is the cheesy gordita crunch, and this is, and we of course are the cheesy gordita bunch.
Yeah. So, if you're not going to eat all of that, I would like a bite.
He hasn't even
Well,
fit
should we,
into it.
Why don't
Jesus.
we, Jordan? Why don't we Lady in the Trampet?
We can.
We could. That would be a delight. I think
That'd be probably my favorite part of the show.
So
Nick,
this is happening,
Nick
right?
mentioned
I break this in
Nick-
half like that.
Whoa, you can't Lady in Trampet if you break it in half.
But that is true.
Yeah.
Should I just?
Yeah,
you wanna
please.
Just get involved.
Are we gonna do this, John? It was your
idea.
idea. Don't be shy now.
But Nick's got
Listen,
his camera.
they- like-
I don't
Nick's
have
got
a
his
camera.
camera.
I'm
Listen, your
looking at
cherries.
myself
We
and-
just popped the cherry together. The least we could do is share this.
So
Yeah.
please,
If
John.
our lips touch, it was
So-
on purpose.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That's hot.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Nick mentioned a textural experience. I would say that this is the most textural item on Taco Bell's
I'd
menu. It's got the soft, it's got the crunch, it's got the squishy, it's got a little bit of savory, a little bit of sweet. It's really
Yeah,
got
and
it
there's
all.
and there's a little bit of a special ingredient in this one. It's the sauce. Makes it a little bit different.
Absolutely.
And that's
Absolutely.
Now I want you to go ahead and oh, you need some napkins. Fair enough. Wait, swig that down with a little bit of Baja Blast for the first time.
This is his first try of Baja Blast. Hold on, let's.
Okay, all right.
let's
Talk
get
about the
his-
cheesy gordita crunch
yeah.
first. Yeah.
Well, it is cheesy
Yes.
and it's crunchy.
Yes.
A little bit of extra spice there, which is nice. do like the texture. You've got that softness of this thing.
Yeah,
and then you've got a bit of crunch going on inside. I like that. I like that kind of balance of soft and crunchy, and that spice means it doesn't taste quite the same as everything else, which is nice.
Completely new thing.
I understand why this is the flagship.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely, and you see the difference in that. Like you just touch the taco itself. It's softer, right?
It
it's
is.
softer. It kind of leaves a little
residue,
a
residue
little residue on your fingers. It's nice.
It's funny because I was actually just wiping some residue genuinely on these pants that I would never wash.
Yes.
And now you have two flavors you
Now
can
you
taste
got
later.
an
yeah.
extra flavor.
This
yes.
is.
I don't know why, but like Taco Bell residue just gives me the willies, man.
Horn?
Just
Oh,
those
sorry.
words. Taco Bell residue.
So what's this? I've been.
So that
I've
beautiful
got some
concoction,
green stuff here.
So
the nectar of the gods, is Baja Blast.
This is special. This is important.
This is an exclusive drink, exclusive to Taco Bell. It will come out seasonally in the stores, but it is their cheesy gordita crunch of drinks.
Yes.
You know, it is. It's supposed to enhance the flavor of your Taco Bell. That's why it pairs with literally every item on the menu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really takes Taco Bell to another level. They have pairings, like Nick said. But this is like I mentioned before, chemically engineered.
Yep.
Okay. To complement Taco Bell food.
Yeah,
which means it's organic. It's good for you.
Toxic Avenger green.
Yeah. It's good for you.
It is an extraordinary color.
Yeah. It's like it was made for Miami Dolphins fans.
It's an organic fruit from the Baja Blast tree.
Yeah, in the Amazon forest, like we were just talking about.
And it's picked off the tree in this plastic container, I believe.
Exactly.
Yep. That's my understanding. John was telling me earlier from the heart of the Amazon.
Yes.
And you better bite right into that because that is ripe, my friend.
So I'm gonna take me a sip.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm getting mixed emotions in his face, in his expressions.
The word that comes to mind is medicinal.
It is. I would say medicinal.
Which suggests to me that obviously it's making me more healthy somehow.
That's
some kind of elixir, some kind of it's going to improve my cognitive function, my virility.
How do you think Michael Phelps got as many gold medals as he did?
Well,
it wasn't training, I can tell you that.
Okay, and it certainly wasn't a kind of natural gifting. It was just a daily regime of what do you call this? Sorry, boo blah. But what's it?
Baja Blast.
Baja Blast.
And some people say it was his flexible ankles. No.
Okay.
It was the Baja Blast from Taco Bell.
Some people say before the Olympics they saw Michael Phelps in a Taco Bell bathroom banging shots of.
Please finish that statement. Please, Devin.
banging shots of Baja Blast and steroids. Was he a steroid guy?
No. He smoked a little weed and got in trouble. That's it.
Oh, that's right. He smoked weed.
Are you allowed to say that?
What you mean? Yeah.
Are we allowed to?
Oh, there's a lot of weed smoking that happens in.
I've never smoked any weed.
Yes.
Sir?
Listen,
I never touched the stuff.
But they actually they had concentrated Baja Blast, and that's they got Russia doping with it. So that's why Russia's no longer at the Olympics, because they were like taking the carbonation out of the Baja Blast and giving them straight Baja syrup. It's a whole thing. You should watch this documentary about it. It's crazy.
Okay.
But what's your so you like it?
I mean, I don't dislike it.
Okay, I'm fair enough. I'm okay with that answer.
No, it's good. I mean, it's sweet. It's
you all have to understand.
Yeah, no, it's refreshing. It's sweet. It just it does have a slightly medicinal quality to it.
Yeah.
Y'all have to understand, John.
A little Robitussin-y.
John has a particular relationship with soda that is exceptional.
Oh, yeah.
Most people don't drink soda the way you do.
Yeah, he loves a good Mexican Coke.
That's actually facts. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
This is true. I do like I do like a cola. This is certainly true.
Oh, I'll tell you when we on the way out. Sorry, one of my favorite people here came by and asked the name of the show.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell him on the way out.
Nice. ABP, baby. Always be plugging.
Yeah, that'll be the third subscriber since we started. So
Yes. Yes. But I'm happy that you've enjoyed it. So many people will, for lack of a better word, shit on it. So I'm really happy that you've enjoyed it.
That's the technical.
Yes.
Term,
Yes.
For that level of criticism, I understand. What I am going to do, if it's okay, now I've had some of the what's it called, the Baja
Blast.
The Baja Blast. I'm going to have one of these nachos and see if it really does like a strawberry and champagne thing, bring out the flavor.
Get you a little bit
There
more
it
beef.
is.
There's not enough on that.
Okay.
Yeah, there's some beans in there. Well, that's mostly beans.
See, he's really like these nachos.
Okay. The nachos is definitely the
I
move,
think
though.
John is on a nacho kick right now.
That's because he's sitting across from the nacho man himself. I mean,
For sure. So what's our next item? What do we got on
some
there?
dessert for last, but these are your two unless you want to share.
No, let's jump into that grilled cheese burrito.
This is wait. For just really quick, let's do the chips and cheese. There's not going to be a lot to talk about.
Okay.
But I think we should do it. Just try one. We'll move on quickly.
Yes.
But this is the cheese here.
That's a little pot
It's
of cheesy goodness right there.
Yes, it
Look
is.
at that. That is the authentic yellow.
That
Please,
is deconstructed nachos.
Yeah. If
basically.
you could, I really would like you to break the seal on the layer here, if you know what I mean.
God damn it.
Is there a particular tool with which you would like me to?
This one here.
Yes,
Okay.
that
We also, some of you can't see, we call it a chip.
or
It's a crisp.
a
crisp.
for our listeners.
There is an unusual kind of surface tension on this cheese. It's like a
Yeah, you have
it's like
to have to pop it. You know what I mean?
like a creme brulee.
Yeah.
That you like dip on the top like a little nacho woodpecker, and then you.
Don't get your hand stuck in there because it will slowly swallow you whole.
Yeah. I mean, trust me. Like sometimes I put my fingers.
He bathes in it.
I put my fingers in there, and then like other parts go there. It's a weird thing, but it happens.
God damn it.
What?
Nothing.
I feel like we're talking about something that isn't just cheese. No,
I'm just talking about cheese. Yeah.
Can't quite put my finger on it.
You can put your finger in it.
God damn it. So what do you think about the nacho?
Quickly, and then if you want, you can backdoor it with a little Baja Blast there.
That is a good combination.
It is,
right?
That is a good combination.
And honestly, the nacho cheese is fantastic. I added on like random shit.
I love the nacho cheese so much.
Good.
What's not to like?
Honestly,
Exactly.
What
honestly.
is not to like?
I literally love it so much.
Crispy nachos. It's a little pot of cheesy goodness. It's
like a little pot of gold.
It's
Yeah.
exactly. It's
If
exactly
I was
what-
Winnie the
A
Pooh,
little pot of gold.
yeah. If I was Winnie the Pooh, that would be my honey for sure.
That is so fucking funny.
Yeah. Now, John, please.
Yes.
Let's unwrap the turkey to this Thanksgiving.
This is our specialty item of the month. Okay, this one comes with extra wrapper.
Oh.
It's a big
And it
boy
has-
too. It's a big.
He's a
I have-
thick boy.
I've clearly I've inverted whatever it is.
No, I think that's right though.
Incorrectly. I've opened this. This is poor technique in
Wait,
anyone's
hold on.
book.
Where's the cheese? Oh, it's on the
There
other
it
side.
is.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
And if you'd
this-
like, you can hold it in the brown wrapper,
Oh,
which
I
is
see.
yeah,
There
you
we
can
go.
hold it. There's a
Rather
little bit of
fingering it in
Yeah, like a
appropriately.
baby.
Yeah. Did you
That's like a
you're gonna
baby.
finger it? That's what he said it. He said it.
There was an element of that going on.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna
John's a pro. I
Please.
guess.
just gonna get
No, wait,
involved.
do we want to say what it is?
So it is a grilled cheese burrito, and it is the regular grilled cheese burrito. It is not the deluxe double steak grilled cheese burrito.
Oh, okay,
It is,
okay.
I ordered it in the grilled cheese burrito box. It came with the Doritos Locos Taco as well as the chalupa, and I mean it's an awesome meal. So please, John.
This is one of my current favorite items.
It was the item that we raved about last year.
Yeah.
Last year it was So
Yeah, that's good as shit, isn't it? Yeah.
There's so many elements to love about it. So for those who don't know what the grilled cheese burrito is, first off, what the fuck are you doing? Shut us off or listen to us as you're going to get one. But second, it is a burrito with rice, meat, red chips, chipotle sauce, all wrapped up in a burrito with 3 cheese blend sprinkled over, then pressed, and then of course now you have that beautiful presentation right there. How do you like it, John? Okay.
Sorry, Nick, it got me chewing.
No
there.
worries, no worries. While you're
This I like a lot.
yeah.
This I would this I would call a meal. This is nice. It feels substantial in your hand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's significant.
There's a nice girth to it, and
That's
it
facts.
feels good in your hand, and yeah, it's nice. It's meaty, substantial. This is my favorite thing I've had on the menu so far.
There it is.
I
Right-
love
right
it.
here.
I love to
It
hear
is.
that.
Right here.
I love
And
to
what's really
hear
nice,
that.
so there's a couple pieces of this that you haven't, that's different than the rest, which is there's rice in that,
Okay.
which adds a little bit of extra flavor and texture, which is nice. The nacho cheese is, Nick doesn't like globs of cheese to the mouth. He doesn't.
I actually do not.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites, but one of the other really the best parts about this burrito is the layer of cheese on the outside.
Yeah.
You know when you get that crispy kind of like fried cheese texture and flavor, there's an element of that. It's not quite as crispy, right? It's still soft, but it's there. It's
Yep.
present, and you can taste it, and it's good.
It's a magic blend.
It-
It's
honestly-
cheesy. It's nice.
Yeah, and that's one thing I love about that burrito is when you have the mixture of that nacho cheese, the chipotle sauce, the beef, all of that just meshes so well together. It's truly amazing.
It's getting a little bit spicy as I go through as well.
That's the chipotle sauce.
Picking up a bit more chipotle.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll probably have to get me one for the ride home.
I think you should. I would recommend this stuff.
Yeah, I've had a
That-
couple.
that is
shit's
that is the
bussin',
least
bussin'.
safe. That is the least safe item to eat in your car. I'll say that right now. If you're driving somewhere, there's many other items I would suggest over that one in the car.
Yeah.
From
That is
from
not
a-
that is not a mobile item, I would say.
But there's no concerns about legality of eating a burrito.
Yeah.
Nothing. And like the state of Texas, I need to be worried about specifically.
no. If that burrito was pregnant, then yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little bit of satire then.
Yes.
Nice touch. And I guess presumably I
It's a
could take
political
this.
podcast.
I could take this brown paper and just wrap it up because, as we know in America, if something's covered in a brown paper bag, it's not illegal to consume it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Which is one of the
exactly
basic
right.
tenants, of course,
Exactly.
of American law, which I presume
Wow,
is
you've
why
been here 45 minutes,
Why-
and you've learned that so
I-
quickly. Yeah.
I
Also-
have. This is some good cheese.
Good
This
thing
is some good shit.
about that wrapper too is it can be used as toilet paper. Yeah. Yeah.
Which you will need later.
Yeah. Yes. Those are seeds. All right. Simply seeds you're planting.
Or you just
See,
be
we've had two.
proactive. Just put it up there now, and prevent any sort of
I don't want to do that.
Spillage.
leakage.
Yeah. There we go. But so wow. So that was his favorite item thus far, which is perfect because it's a great item.
Yeah, it's a specialty item for a reason.
As we go through these items, what I'm also finding is that I'm enjoying and relishing the green. What is this?
The
The bum
Baja
bum juice.
Blast.
The Baja Blast. Whatever this is. It is.
Oh my
I'm,
God.
I'm
The
enjoying
Beetlejuice.
this. I'm enjoying this more and more with every additional item.
Yeah.
so-
And the more you drink it, it's actually really good for your skin, your eyes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a medical podcast. This is a
It'll
like
also
Devin
make you
said.
hyper virile. Okay.
Excellent.
So just shoot right through them. Yeah.
Again, the Texas way, of course.
Yeah. Naturally.
So John, so we're kind of
Devin.
we've gone through a bunch of items here. When you think of American fast food, John,
Yes.
what is your normal go-to when it comes to American fast food?
Well, that's an excellent question, Devin. Thank you. It depends on the state that I'm in all
Okay.
honesty. So
Now,
my,
when you say
That's
state,
interesting.
you mean
I mean-
location or energy, like your physical state?
no, well, I mean both actually,
Okay,
but
all right.
originally I meant
You've never had
geographical.
McDonald's on the
geographically.
astral plane.
I don't even know what that means.
It's better there.
I could well believe it is.
You've never
So-
had depression Wendy's? It's the best.
Seasonal depression. Wendy's is the best.
I dated Depression Wendy for a while back in high school, but that's another story. So here in the great state of Texas, I do like a trip to Jack in the Box.
Oh yeah, wonderful.
I do like a trip to
that's
Jack in
win.
the Box.
Yeah.
Back home, so back in the UK, I also like a trip to KFC.
Interesting.
But interestingly, I don't really like KFC over this side of the
I
what do you
think I've
call
heard
it?
You
The
say that.
pond?
The
Because KFC here, you don't have the fries. There's no like.
y'all got fries over there?
No.
You don't
They
have
do
them
have
here.
the fries.
No, here you don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can order the fries.
They're not the same.
Oh, they're not the same.
They're not the same.
Oh,
The fries,
that I actually believe. I'm
KFC,
sure the fries are different.
KFC fries are weird over this side. So
Okay, fair enough.
a Big Mac is a Big Mac, which is
I'd hope so.
a truism.
Yeah.
So I like a Big Mac.
I think that's going to be on your tombstone. A Big Mac is a Big Mac.
Never a truer word said, my friend. And I will go to my grave believing that. And if any of Bell Nation want to write it, disable comments.
A Big Mac is
by
a Big
default.
Mac.
By default. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, go on. Yeah, please go on.
Yeah, I think you were going to follow up where Taco Bell lands in now your list of fast food greats in America. Like maybe you were going that direction.
I think the challenge for me is going to be separating the joy of the new experience and the joy of this shared experience with the beautiful people at the table here and
that's fair.
And the beautiful listeners of Bell Nation from the food itself. That said, I would come again.
Nice.
I would come and enjoy this again. I think I'd go with the nachos. I'd get some of this cheesy stuff going on.
Oh yeah.
I think I'd go with this burrito.
I just want to point out that he called the nacho cheese the cheesy stuff.
Yeah.
Because he also recognizes that it's probably not actual cheese.
And I'm actually...
He's like, legally, I can't call it cheese.
Indeed.
I'm really happy, too, because I think that normally sitting in a Taco Bell, kind of objectively, Taco Bell, like, it's not the nicest ambiance. It's not
I will
the
say.
great. Let me get to my point.
Good.
Let me get to my point. What
right.
I'm trying to say is that the fact that you have already spent time in a Jack in the Box, I think that's a good thing, because from there, I think Taco Bell is easily a step up.
Absolutely.
Experience-wise, Taco Bell, Jack in the Box is the only place that I've only fast food restaurant I've ever been to where I saw somebody getting wheeled out on a stretcher. No joke. Like a football game.
Did they give a thumbs up when they were being wheeled out?
No, definitely. They were not moving in any way.
Oh, man. Well, John, I think the next item that you should taste is this Fiesta potatoes.
And then we have dessert, and we're done.
Yes.
What's the... so I can see there's some potatoes gone in here. What are these other...
that's sour cream
condimentary
and cheese.
No,
these are both things I can get on board with.
Now, as you taste this, I want to point out that the potatoes are so important. Number one, because it allows you to an exceptional customizable add-on to almost every item.
Yep.
Number one. Number two, now vegetarians eat here, which is, at the Cheesy Gordita Bunch, we're an inclusive group.
Yeah, they have over 250,000 different combinations for vegetarians here at Taco Bell.
Right here in this.
Right here. Right here. They have them all in the back in the vault.
That's extraordinary.
Yeah.
Well, I got to say, I do like a good potato.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna.
But this is an important aspect because it allows a lot of people to eat here. It's vegetarians' favorite place to fast food restaurant. Generally speaking, is that fair?
I think that's fair to say.
I think that they did a huge disservice to vegetarians though when they got rid of the 7-layer burrito. I feel like the 7-layer burrito was really like the shining beacon for.
I disagree.
Nick, tell us your feeling about that.
That is a hollow burrito. Should not be called a burrito. It should be called a wrap. Okay, because it is.
What?
It is not a burrito.
I will say, as a non-vegetarian, people who are vegetarians do miss that item, but you can still make it if you try hard enough.
What makes it a wrap? That's what I'd like to know. What sends it into the category of a wrap?
Okay.
Well, all the ingredients are wrapped up in it. Is that not enough?
Thank you, Jordan. I didn't think it was going to be that simple. But
that's a burrito. That's what a burrito is. That's the same thing.
A burrito has meat in it. A burrito has cheese. It has nacho cheese. It has so many other things. If you have a bunch of vegetables wrapped up in a tortilla, it's a wrap. All right.
Bell Nation, let us know in the comments. Is a burrito a wrap?
No. Is the 7-layer burrito a wrap or a burrito? Because I think that bad boy is a straight up a wrap. But I also do want to say to the vegetarians who missed the 7-layer burrito, fuck them. Go somewhere else.
All right, before we wrap up here, before we wrap up, we got a couple of last things here. First off, quick touch on the taste on the potatoes. Thoughts?
Potatoes taste great. Could do with being a little crunchier, but that might just be because
timing.
Let's be honest, we've been sat talking about about food for quite a long time. They've been sitting there.
Yes,
they've been looking good. They've been looking up at me longingly.
Yeah.
The taste is good. The sour cream is both sour and creamy. The cheese is cheesy. Potatoes are potatoey.
There you go.
What more can you ask for?
From the expert.
All right, so we're gonna move on to one of the first dessert thing. This is these are cinnamon twists. Okay, just try one. These are basically the free chips you get at restaurants. They're more for show and maybe just a gesture of kindness rather than an actual appreciation of quality food. So go ahead and give it a taste here.
Jordan's definitely the dessert guy at Taco Bell.
I'm the dessert
for
guy.
sure. I don't know a whole lot of people who really even fuck with Taco Bell desserts, but Jordan definitely has kind of opened that door for me.
I've said it once. I'll say it again. I've never had a good Cinnabon Delight.
Cinnabon Delight's bussin'. Okay, they're not as warm as they should be. Actually, they're not warm very much at all. Hold on, let me see. All right, that's probably the one for you.
So that's not bad.
Okay.
It's not necessarily what I want after like 6 different
For sure.
items of food from this glorious menu. It tastes a little bit like someone's got some. It has the consistency of a prawn cracker.
Or what?
A prawn cracker?
A prawn cracker.
Prawn cracker.
A shrimp cracker?
Oh no! Now you're all looking at me as if I've said something. See,
Prawn is a shrimp to me.
No. Well, yes. So shrimp. You know when you go out to a Chinese restaurant, you get those little white kind of crackers.
Like a
Oh, do
fortune
you mean
cookie?
oyster crackers?
No, not a fortune cookie. That's something else entirely.
Like an oyster cracker?
I don't know what an oyster cracker is. That's a type of bird, isn't it?
You say like a crab ragoon, like he said.
Yes. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it comes in like a flower shape or whatever.
No.
And it's like
No, it's like a little thing. We might need to Google this, I think.
Yeah, we'll Google it.
Someone help me. I don't know what they're called over here.
Okay, a prawn
cracker.
Oh, okay, so like these.
Is it like a Walker's?
That's the thing.
Okay, like
that's it.
a
it's
prawn.
just real like thin, airy, flaky thing. Okay,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly right.
Like
Yes,
chicharrones.
Yeah, there's no substance.
No,
you know.
you're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Some might say.
No
yes,
nutritional
so it's no nutritional value, no substance whatsoever.
No.
Or fluff, or filler.
All for show, yeah. It's all for show.
All for show, and yet still sweet, spicy.
Yeah, it's nice. I like cinnamon, so I'm.
It gets
I'm
the
with
job done.
It does. If you're looking for a kick of cinnamon, there it is, right there.
Try that.
Oh, good
Please,
Lord.
please.
Now,
It
the
is,
only downside of this is it's not as soft as it would normally be.
mind you,
But-
they're never as soft.
No.
as
They
And-
are mushy often. Okay.
And the other downside is this is angina in a ball, isn't it? That's
A what?
Like heart disease, you know.
Okay.
This doesn't look like something
You
that's good for
didn't
me.
feel
that's
your
good
heart
for you.
slow down
It's organic.
eating all of these?
I felt my heart speed up when when I saw you
That's-
sat in the corner of this
That's
restaurant.
love.
Nick.
That was love.
Um,
That's not fear. That's love.
I have a question about this. Should I be biting or should it be down in kind of? Should I be
What
enjoying
I
the
would
whole
do
thing
is bite
altogether?
carefully, like that.
Yeah, as if maybe
it
you're
has a
eating
filling.
a
It has
macaroon.
it has a filling.
Okay. Does it taste? Do I need to do the duck face? Does it taste
No.
differently if I?
No. Yeah. Oh, the way I do it.
Yes.
If you want to scoop the filling with your lip, you want to.
Okay. Because I want to do that, and
What
I want to
the
look
fuck?
classy whilst I'm doing it as well. So
Yeah, I mean, duck face is the move for
Well,
sure.
y'all
yeah.
heard it here first. We are going to be.
There
it is.
Oh, I
That
wish
is
we got a
straight
photo of
perfection.
that.
That is perfection. That was, wow. Honest
I would have
thoughts.
thought that you've been. I would have thought that you've been.
Nick
eating
is ready
Cinnabon
for you to
Delights.
shit on this thing, okay?
1000%.
Don't pressure. Don't fucking listen to him. Just tell us what you think about it. That's all.
I mean that's a good donut ball.
There it is.
Wow.
Boom, baby.
Wow, we're gonna edit this part out. Anyway.
That's I mean
That's good, right?
Again, I'm not sure I want it right now. I'm not sure I need it with the bro juice.
No. That's like this
um,
8th different name you've given it. No, they're pretty good though. It's pretty good, right? Yeah, it's a Cinnabon Delight.
It's decent. You know, it's decent. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna order it, but if I was 5, I would.
I feel no judgment.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Yeah. Do we have any more items?
No,
Please, God, no.
That that is it.
Okay, well, John,
We're just gonna wait. I'm just like waiting to just like we're gonna wheel in like a
I'm gonna
20-pound
wave over the
burrito,
manager.
like-
Like we discussed, sir, please bring him some more items. But John,
I'm actually quite tired.
yes,
That's it's just a physical reaction.
yeah.
You know when it's honestly because the food's so good for you. It doesn't when your body gets it the first time. It doesn't know how to react.
Especially since you've never had it before. This is the reaction you're gonna have. It's like taking the vaccine again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're gonna get sick a little at first, but then 2 weeks from now you're gonna feel amazing, be protected. Yeah, you can lick doorknobs after this.
Do you find there's a lot of like Taco Bell hesitancy across the United States? People,
Yes.
Taco Bell
People
hesitancy.
Honestly, I do feel that because
Absolutely.
because Taco Bell gets this bad rap
for like having fake meat and shit, like
No.
you mentioned at the beginning.
not only that, but people are like, oh, it makes your stomach hurt. It doesn't make my stomach hurt.
Nope, my stomach's fine.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Dickie, you ever had a bad stomach
Here-
ache? Yeah, exactly. If you like
a
we
belly-
mentioned before,
a belly ache.
a belly ache. That's
belly
correct.
ache.
If Taco Bell really fucks your stomach up, we've mentioned this before. We posted on
History will
Instagram.
forget you.
Yes, and your bloodline is weak. It is
Yes.
what it is. Okay.
Yeah,
We would,
and here's the deal. I think this is the biggest problem that Taco Bell has across the country is that
The
people
world.
associate Taco Bell with Mexican food.
Yeah.
What we claim on this show and what we think that people overlook when it comes to Taco Bell is that it is not Mexican food.
Yeah,
Taco
it
Bell
came
is
first.
its
Mexican
own-
food came
it
after
is
Taco
its-
Bell.
It is its own subgenre, its own thing. And I think that people are afraid. I think that people don't understand that this is not supposed to be like a reflection of authentic Mexican food. It's its own thing. So
And you know, a lot like Taco Bell, we are also Mexican inspired. There's a Mexican podcast called no, I'm kidding. The Queso Gordita. How do you say bunch in Spanish?
Grupo,
Okay.
like group.
that's
Okay. Fair enough. Fair.
Oh.
wow.
Oh, like that didn't make fucking perfect sense to you.
It was the fact that we needed to translate to Grupo.
I said it because it wasn't bunch
As-
directly, right? I was just trying. You get it.
As
Fucking
a regular
whatever.
listener of the podcast, I felt that we could.
You've
I
learned
felt
something
that
today.
The listenership could have.
See, that is
Could have got there on its own.
edutainment. Edutainment
At its
its
finest. Wow. Yeah, and I want to add, yes, I do think that Taco Bell gets a bad rap for things like just rumors and shit. Like
Yeah.
like the beef is the main one. Actually, you mentioned before, and you laughed, and we all laughed because it is funny because it's a thing that the beef maybe wasn't the highest of quality. This is actually like fucking grade A, like prime fucking beef. Like it really is. We looked
Yeah.
it up. We've done the research.
Sir, that is you are spreading misinformation.
Yeah, don't
not
you
on this
fucking
show.
dare do
Not
that.
on
Yeah,
this
we
show.
won't have it. All right. So it's now the reason it's not 100% beef is because the other 12% of the meat of this thing is it's like onion powder and other things. It's the other
To give it
ingredients, okay?
texture, flavor, all that great stuff.
So, but it is actually high quality meat. It truly is.
Yeah.
So
it's no, but to be clear, it is not Chipotle because Chipotle and Panera, they do not use any type of chemicals, any type of antibiotics in their meat, whereas Taco Bell, they gotta do.
they might. Yeah, they probably do. Yeah, it is what it is. We
That's
don't know.
neither
But
here nor
But that's
there.
just
Yeah.
the stuff that keeps the cow healthy, right?
exactly.
There you go.
Wow. Are you like a? Do you have like
Do you know this kind of
undergrad in
stuff?
like biology? Because
No,
we're on a. This is a medical podcast. Yeah, this is.
I listened in school.
But John, please give us your overall thoughts on Taco Bell as being a Taco Bell virgin. You know, please.
And
your
would you
thoughts.
and would you hear again? How
Would
often?
you? Yeah. Would you ring the bell one more time?
Ring the bell. Is
Yeah.
that?
Would you come back to Taco
I think
Bell
I
one more
would.
time?
Yes.
Let's go. Give it up.
I think I would. Yes, definitely. This has been this is a good experience, and this is I was prepared for worse. I'm going to say that.
That's fair.
When I saw that you could buy 4 items for $3, I was like, I'm worried about what I might be about to put inside my body, but I've enjoyed this meal, and it's been good for the stomach, good for the belly, as you say, good for the tummy, as we
Yes.
say over our
Yeah.
side
Yeah.
of the Atlantic, and
That pond.
what it's truly been is good for the soul.
You know, honestly,
Exactly.
that
Wow, that's a
Taco
knuckle touch
Bell,
right there.
Taco Bell feeds the soul for sure, and I'm very happy that we got to experience this with you. It was clearly an awesome time. I'm very happy that that we've inspired you to come try Taco Bell, because I mean you've been to America a bunch of times. You know what I mean? Like so many times, and this is the first time you've been to Taco Bell. So that just speaks to the power of the cheesy gordita bunch. So if you're a Taco Bell virgin and you only listen to our podcast, which would be very weird, please try it out. You know, find something that you love, or if you have a friend who's a Taco Bell virgin, take them to Taco Bell. You know,
get involved.
Deflower them. Deflower them as soon as you can.
Yes. Degrade their mouth holes.
Talking of deflowering, that pitter could have done with some deflowering as well. But that's by the way. I have just two things I'd like to add. Firstly, thank you to the bunch for extending this invitation. Secondly, I do have some thoughts on what I believe is the age-old question.
Oh yes.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Let's get this over with.
No, Jordan, ask him the question, please.
JJ.
JK.
I don't know.
Now listen. Answer carefully.
I'm answering carefully
and honestly.
From the heart. The only way I know.
Is the taco a sandwich?
Absolutely not.
He lied. Why? I told him to be honest.
He's speaking.
Absolutely.
And he lied. That was the first thing he did.
A sandwich.
I thought that was the police coming to arrest him.
Yeah, I saw the police coming there, coming to get that shit.
John, can you jump on the next episode for us too? The only person on the show who makes any goddamn sense is John.
Listen. Can we just Nick? Can we tell him why it's a sandwich?
Hold on, John. I would like to know why do you hold this bold and controversial belief?
Why do you hold these truths to be self-evident?
We hold these truths to be self-evident because a sandwich is something between two pieces of bread.
That's not true.
Fucking
invented by the Earl of Sandwich, who is not a personal relative of mine, but is known to my family.
Countryman?
And many a time my family have spent at the Earl of Sandwich's family abode, often with the Viscount of Biscuit as well. And I think a sandwich, and I think as well the Oxford English Dictionary would agree with me on this. Sandwiches.
They don't know shit though, so you can't.
All they know, I guess, is about the meaning of words.
A podcast.
Oh yes,
it is live. You are on the air right now.
You are on the air. Please do not swear.
Oh, okay, we're ddone.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll be right out. No.
I'm a little bit concerned.
When he says us, does he mean like them or Taco Bell? Because I think he meant them.
It doesn't matter. We're about to wrap this bitch up anyways.
Yeah, we're leaving. So
am I being censored if the Taco Bell management just come over here and asked us to leave because I said it's not a sandwich?
I think that's what happened.
That's
actually the only thing that makes sense. But I will say this. As we wrap up here talking about the sandwich here. I mean, think about it. Think about your butthole.
Yes. Thank you. Isn't your
your butthole? Where is it? It's between
sandwiched
what?
Between your cheeks.
It's between me and this chair.
Oh, he's
I would beg to differ,
British,
but
so.
yeah, it's probably
no, it really is.
No, it's the cheeks come first. The cheeks come first. The cheeks come first for sure.
Well, I mean,
but
if you're
the
beautiful
point is,
colored people like us, we have nice butts, but
yeah.
Traditionally white people.
It's flat. I see what you mean.
You try to say whitey over here's got a
traditionally white people don't have
Traditionally is what he's meaning.
Nice butts.
Okay.
I mean,
I feel like we've got away from the etymology of the word sandwich here into a slightly dark area, so to speak.
It is. Yes,
but your butthole is.
The light does
a dark area.
The light does not shine there. That is correct.
The light shines in the darkness, my friend.
So it is sandwiched there.
But that's a different thing.
But it's sandwiched.
No. To be sandwiched, the verb, and a sandwich, the noun, are two different things. So I understand that someone has taken the concept of a sandwich and turned that into a verb, so you can sandwich something between two other things. I quite understand that. I am sandwiched right now between you two beautiful men.
I wish that were the case.
We're gonna isolate that, but just to pick back up on what you had said earlier, we are in the modern world. All right,
I thought we were in
change.
Texas.
Things, I guess we're not that modern, but definitions.
Those things are not mutually exclusive. Okay?
Words take on different and new meanings. Just like the sandwich. I mean, when the Duke of Sandwich or whatever, Sandwich made the sandwich. I'm sure it meant something completely different then.
No, it meant meat between 2 bits of bread.
Well, agree to disagree.
Yeah, agree to disagree. Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, we
don't have time. He's kicking us out. We'll have to just take it
Devin, I'm coming to you, my friend.
Yeah, no, I'm going to take it from the guy who has sandwich in his lineage that he knows the difference between a sandwich and taco. So I think we can finally, after 32 fucking episodes, put this to bed. Finally.
Truth.
We went ahead and muted Devin.
Yeah, Devin, that whole thing, we didn't get it.
We're kidding.
No, we're just kidding.
But
all right,
hey,
we have to wrap up. John,
let's wrap it up.
This has been great. Devin, I love you, man. Nick, you're the man.
Thank you.
Follow your boy
Siddiqui,
on
Siddiqui,
Instagram.
thanks for joining us.
Siddiqui, my homie.
Thanks for joining.
He's right here with us. He didn't have a mic. But
how many?
Time.
This is like the this
Siddiqui,
is
say
like the
what's
third
up.
episode. This is the third. Awesome. This is the third episode that Siddiqui's been on, and I don't think that he's. I think this is the first time we've had him introduce himself. So glad we got to do that by the end of this episode too.
Yeah. Well, Bell Nation, thank you all so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. Please check out our Patreon. We have some really great stuff going on over there on the other side. Next episode is going to be a lot of fun. We are having our Friendsgiving again, and this time we were putting a twist on it. Since we still haven't gotten a Friendsgiving box from Taco Bell, we are going to celebrate our own way. But thank you all so much for listening. Please follow us, like, subscribe, show to your friends. Take your friends to Taco Bell. I mean, there's no better way to express your love for them than taking them to Taco Bell. So thank you guys so much, and we'll catch y'all next week.
Yes, hey, holler at me. Find me on IG, anything, Snapchat, your boy 112, YABOI 112. Get at me. Let's get it.
All right.
And this is DJ Dill closing out the day. Join me. Don't be cheeky. Follow me at Devin B. Hanley on Instagram right now, even though I don't check it anymore.
Wow, this bloke is about to pop off. But say Baja blessed. Take it easy.
Holla.
Mwah.
This show is made possible thanks to listeners like you. For more great Cheesy Gordita Bunch content, follow us on social media. And if you'd like to support the show and hear exclusive bonus content, subscribe to our Patreon at patreon.com/Cheesy Gordita Bunch.